Have you ever wondered what you should be doing the day before Peaks Challenge? Honestly, that was something that played on my mind and I had no idea what I should be doing. Thankfully, Chris Miller invited me out on a recovery ride and we're heading down to Trapyard Gap. Now, Chris said this is probably the best ride to do the day before because you get to see the last 16 kilometers of the ride, especially if you're not familiar with the route. Now, aside from showcasing the last 16 kilometers of the ride, we also have some nutrition chats on the bike. Chris Miller and Dan Forsythe run us through what we should be consuming and how we should be eating the day before a big event such as Peaks. Dan actually tells us that you should pour a bag of sugar down your throat. Obviously take that with a grain of salt, but the idea here is get as much sugar in as you can the day before a big event. Once we reached Trapyard Gap, Chris spoke through the openers you should be doing a day before the big event. After attempting to suck onto Chris's wheel up the back of falls, we then headed back into the event village, met up with some friends, consumed some caffeine and deleted numerous carbohydrates, and then we were hearing from Lee Turner, who was giving us a breakdown of what to expect on the big day.
I felt like a 80
sleep score and I got 60 because
Ooh. Race suit ready. Look at my arm. New race suit. What? What do you need the code for? What's going on? We are apparently on our way to meet Chris Miller for a, what did he call it? A recovery ride.
Influences
The day before Peaks. Said it would be easy, but. Huh?
Knows the way.
Hey, sir.
Alright. Are you going easy or are you going hard?
Very easy.
Alright.
Very easy. A few little openers. Get your system moving. But yeah, apart from that, just easy out to Trapyard Gap, and then we'll ride back the last 15k, so you'll know what the last 15k
cool.
looks like. Basically.
Are you filming tomorrow?
Yeah.
We're just crawling up towards Trapyard Gap now. Don't really know what to expect, but apparently we're going to do the last 16 Ks of tomorrow's ride. So it's part of Back Falls. Not the hard section, but we skip maybe first 10 Ks, I think. So, rush out there. We're riding with Chris and some guys. Don't really know everyone else, but that's okay. Social sport, right?
That's a high-tech camera. That's professional.
Fucking hell, that's it. Pretty fucking lush through here. Right on the water's edge. This is like last couple Ks of the ride on Sunday. Looks unreal. Road's pretty nice, surface is good. Look at that. Mint views. Even though you'd be 220 Ks in the Hurt Locker. Looks pretty mint, eh?
it's pretty nice.
Chris invited us to come for a ride and he just brought us along with 6 hitters. So we're all a bit worried.
What are you talking about?
Andrew's like, oh, Andrew, Tilly is like, fuck yeah, let's get into it.
Heart rate's already zone 3. It's a good warm-up ride.
Honestly, these roads are unreal. Super smooth. We're going 34 Ks an hour and putting out like 160 watts. Dream. Fever dream.
It's really nice.
Then what if you're on this bog all day? I'm all ears on the tips, Chris.
Rice.
honey,
Had some honey for
bread.
brekkie.
just super low GI carbohydrate. And as little fat as possible so you can eat more carbs.
Right, okay.
Less fibre. Yeah. All the things that your mum told you not to eat.
Eat.
Everything's you eat today. You don't ruin it by eating like a sausage roll. Because that's shit.
Mate, the viewers love a saucy roll though. It's become a staple in my content. I mean, I had yogurt and muesli for brekkie. What, she's saying that's not a good thing to have?
It's not perfect. Alright. Thought day old white rice was like better.
White rice is perfect. Yeah, white rice is perfect. It's freshly cooked. It's just the packed stuff.
Alright.
Sometimes it's just they're pre-cooked already. But
Yeah.
I'll end up using lollies. Hit the lolly. Yeah, lollies are very good.
What, the day before?
Yeah, fucking anytime. I had two packs to drive down. You just basically get white sugar and fucking pouring it out like that.
Chris has kind of just shown us the back end of the route, talking about some nutrition, asked me what I was eating today and how I'm carb loading, which I have zero idea how I'm eating or carb loading. I was just gonna eat normally, but he told me I need to have some rice, white rice, avoid fats, basically eat whatever your parents told you not to eat as a child, eat that. So just be a fatty essentially. But yeah, we're just on some of these roads. They're actually pretty mint roads. Back end of the course is looking nice. Obviously Backer Falls is going to be a punish and a half, but it's really nice out here in the countryside. Road's smooth, nice rolling hills. Loving it out here. Such a good day, temperature's nice, not too hot. Sorry?
Ash's power meters died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ride by feel. Yeah, so when you get here tomorrow,
This is the can of Coke, right?
This is the can of Coke, just there.
Is there a line? Not when you
there
come
wasn't
sixth in the
when
race,
I'm
right? No one's
Hopefully
lining
not.
up.
But yeah, it's
Is there a line?
get your little get your Coke and get going.
I'm gonna hold Chris's wheel.
Here we go.
So yeah,
This is
two VO2 1 minute efforts, and then probably 5 minutes off, then two threshold 4 or 5 minute efforts, and then a sprint. And that should be enough. If I was just in, doesn't matter.
See if we can hold his wheel. Proper chilly out here. You can actually notice the altitude too. I feel like it definitely makes breathing a lot harder. Like I'm out of breath. My heart rate's at 127 beats. I'm still puffing. I don't know what is going on. Definitely feel the altitude, even just in your throat and in your lungs. The air feels a lot heavier. I'm very on my lonesome right now. And I feel like this is exactly what it could be like tomorrow. You just like punish yourself solo. Literally solo for fucking hours. Yo! Anyway, cooking up that climb. Tried to hold Chris's wheel, it didn't go well. Chris has literally just dropped me off into the distance somewhere. The first 30 Ks you descend, and yesterday we drove up that, and it wasn't really all descent. There's definitely a few pinches in there, a few mini climbs that I didn't expect. I was quite nervous. I was like, fuck, man, it's gonna be rough. But today, now I've gotten out on the road, definitely feeling more confident, and I'm actually really looking forward to the event tomorrow. So many people out and about, the atmosphere is just gonna be insane. Chris was yapping in my ear saying how good the event is, and he said I'll love it, so I guess we wait and see, but I'm looking forward to it now. Up the ratties! No, I haven't. I haven't done skiing or snowboarding since I was 12 years old. Yeah, I know. One thing, I know. So I love like going for rides with like Tyler and Cam. It's just like you have just this bucket of footage afterwards. Like, oh, sick. Yeah, you check your lights, right? Yeah. Makes the cut. Makes the vlog, mate.
YouTube famous brother.
What have you guys been doing? That was a long way.
Gonna radio papers.
Oh, nice.
Deleted a long black. We're just cruising into town. Yeah, how funny is that? We ran into a bloke from Barrel, Brian, staying at the same hotel as us. And Brian kind of dragged me to the end at Barrel when I was extremely unfit from a broken elbow. So shout out to Brian, he's a fucking man.
We like Brian a lot.
Yeah, I'm kind of keen to see him on the route tomorrow. Carb loading, white bread, jam, peanut butter, and honey. And some shitty food works.
Look at this. Sausage roll, mate.
I just don't know why you can't say I've done this.
A layer of jam on that thing. Oh god, man, he's consuming. What do you say?
I want some honey for my jam, please.
Oh, you want some honey? Okay. Tuck in, boy. Literally my third sandwich. Just punching down carbs.
When you hit WTF, it's like getting smashed in the face with a baseball bat. Nothing in your training will have prepared you for what's about to come. It's like a war zone. There's people crying, there's people walking, there's people cramping. Remember, cramping is just weakness leaving your body, because there is no better feeling when you peek across the top and you round the corner and come through the gantry. They call your name, there's hundreds cheering you on because you've made it and you've become a bigger. So let's go back.